Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and my video. Today I am doing a full moon for the 16th of February's energy. So I've pulled the cards and I'll go through them now. This time there is a sort of a collective split. So there's some of you on a more negative path and there's some of you on a more positive path. But it's still quite new energies on the positive path, and then there's some on the negative path of either not going after what they should be going, or sort of like just being negative and choosing not to move. But some of you are going to eventually move, and some of you are just not going to move. Maybe I should do a different reading about that, but I'll have a think about that one. What to call it and how to go about that. So for the first, for the reading in general, I've done 7 cards, and then I've got back of the deck energy. So I'll just start. I'll just get cracking. So for the first card, we have darkness. Oh, that's a bit shiny from the fairy lights. So yeah, that is very dark. Anyway, so with this card, there is a sense of like some of you on the negative side a bit more are feeling a bit lost at the minute. Like you're not happy, but you're sort of like things need to change, but you don't know what way to turn. So there is a sense of like feeling like you might be dipping your toes and researching and wondering what you want to do with your life or what your purpose is and things like that. So there is a bit of that with this card. There is an essence that some of you should be doing some shadow work, so looking within, seeing what traits and stuff need either repaired or released, and then just working on that, and that'll give you some more information about yourself and it'll edge you closer to what you're seeking, essentially. Okay, and also there are some of you that are like essentially in your cocoon stage, so you're not ready to like turn into a butterfly yet and flourish. You're just sort of doing research, doing like some internal work now, and so later on that you'll flourish into a lovely butterfly. Okay, I'll move on to the next card anyway. So this card is assessing, like I said before, with the cocooning sort of essentially. So this card physically feels to me like mindset change. Like some of you have like changed your mindset and you're going after what you're after. Some of you are not quite there yet, and some of you are just sort of thinking about what's next sort of thing. But most of you, I'm going to be honest, most of you don't feel like you're ready to move forward yet. Okay, with that card. Anything else? Yes, there's just like a sense of finding truth and your decision making as well for some of you. Right, my next card I pulled is Resistance. Okay, and can you see that? Right. So Resistance. This card essentially feels like self-love and having compassion for yourself. So I feel like some of you are beating yourself up for some reason. I feel like some of you definitely are beating yourself up because you don't know what your purpose is or what your next goal is, for example. But like, you need to be a little bit more gentle with yourself because you're putting too much pressure on yourself. There does feel like this over the whole spread. Like there's a sense of you're not good enough when you really are. I'll go on to the next card. It'll come to me if I remember it. So the next card I pulled was Pleasure. I'll try and get that in the shot so you can see it pretty. So this feels like some of you have started your projects. There's a sense of optimism in this card as well, but like for some of you, like I said before, you're beating yourself up. You're not allowing yourself to have that pleasure, that playfulness, that time to yourself. Like you're just sort of constantly at yourself. You're feeling a bit, some of you feel like you're not good enough, but some of you feel like it's just so lost, like, just like, if I do this, will this work out? Will I do that? If I do that, will that work out? Like, you're just sort of not giving yourself a break, and actually, if you slow down, you'll actually work this out easier. You can listen to your intuition or your gut feeling, however you want to like call that, and just calm your breathing down, take a moment, take a little, just sit in silence, and just sort of listen to what you want, but also like feel your body of how, like when you have this idea, feel how your body feels, and that will essentially tell you if it's a good idea or a bad idea, and if it feels right or not. Okay, so next card. All right, this is focus. Okay, so when I pulled this card, I was particularly drawn to this butterfly, and it feels like intuition, like trusting your intuition sort of thing. It feels like sort of like having wisdom and having to make decisions. So this is like, some of you are happily doing this, like you're doing this like you've taken those baby steps like I mentioned in the previous video, but some of you are sort of beating yourself up about this as well. So that's where I said about the split. This card can also mean like it's the butterfly as well, like so some of you are like starting to flourish. Some of you have come out of your butterfly, your thinking phase, your planning phase, whereas some of you are obviously still in it. But yeah, for you who have actually come out your cocoon, like, and you've taken your baby steps, this feels really good. But then for others, you feel like the beaten up part of it, it's sort of, it feels optimistic, like you need to, like, if you give yourself compassion and self-love, you'll do really well, like you'll have this optimism about it that feels like where you're heading. What else do I want to say about this card? Oh, so as well, so at the minute, right, because there's a split anyway collectively, it's definitely starting to show now. So if you want a positive outcome in your life, you need to head down a positive route, right? But if you want to head down a negative route in your life, which no one does, then you need to keep surrounding yourself in negative people, negative self-talk, negative situations, and you won't see any change. You know what I mean? Like, it's silly. But basically that's what's happening at the minute. So if you're walking into a room, for example, the energy's negative, the people, the words are negative, someone in there or some people are in there that you don't want to be around, then don't be around them. Just walk off, do your own thing for a bit, wait until that energy's cleared around you, and then, or avoid that energy completely if you can, depends where you are. So that's the advice this card's giving, because at the end of the day, this is happens anyway, but just take that advice, because it'll do you some favours with your self-love and compassion. Because if you're surrounding yourself with negativity, then you're constantly gonna be like ingraining it into you yourself, and that's not good for you. Next card. Ow, that hurt my elbow. So this one, oh, there you go, is hunger. So this card is all about self-worth, esteem, confidence. It's like, it's saying like, be mindful of your situations, your progress. Don't overdo yourself as well. So like with this card, it's about balance. Like, you need a bit of compassion for yourself. So for those of you who are going down the route that you chose in the like previous videos and stuff, or previously in this year, so it's like keeping fit, a new business or whatever, so yeah, don't overdo it. That's what I was saying. You're like, it's good to try hard and like go for your goals, but don't make time to just be working because you'll burn yourself out or you'll make yourself unhappy, or you might take a wrong turn when it would have been better to sort of slow down and work out, like slow down and work out the best route or the best thing for you. Like say it's your life purpose and you had, oh, I might be this or I might be that. Maybe you went for the wrong one because of not slowing down and actually thinking and feeling how you feel about that path, for example. Yeah, so just be mindful on that card. Also, like with that card, there's hope in it, so like it feels like some of you are feeling very hopeful and optimistic, like I said with a previous card actually. I'll go through the chakra thing in a minute. Anyway, so this is the last card that I've pulled. I don't know, you can see the image a bit better. Sometimes it's more important for people watching the video. So yeah, with this creation card, it literally feels like manifesting, right? And with this face, straight away, I was sort of like knew that some of you are just manifesting. So whereas some of you don't know where to go or what to do on this lost path sort of thing, you're still manifesting it. You're still like, say you wanted to be a doctor, you're thinking about being a doctor is like manifesting paths to knowledge, paths to open doors, paths to like a degree, whatever. It's like it's making these baby steps, like you're working it out ahead of time, because that's just how manifestation works. But some of you are already manifesting whatever you're going for, which is good. But that's essentially what that feels like. With its like actual card meaning. So some of you, like whatever you're going for is going to require money in the long term sort of goal. It's a good idea to save, like I said in I think the January full moon. Make sure that you are saving, because in the long run this is going to be quite important for whatever you're creating, to make it fruititious. You're going to need like this abundance to create more abundance essentially. Is there anything else I could think of? Yeah, I think that was it. Right. So I got your back of the deck energy, and this where like this is a thing that you might not be seeing, or you might not have acknowledged. Sorry. So you got the void. Oh, I'm covering up half the picture. I mean, you can't really see that very good anyway, but it's essentially a little person lying down, and then darkness, and then a new moon, so a dark moon. I don't know if it might be better to see on your screen than it is on my camera screen. But anyway, so this is like essentially the feeling of being left behind or missing out, as a feeling like clairsentient. But it returned from last time, so I think last time it was actually in the reading. Might have been the back of the deck. No, it was in the reading. But it's saying to you, like previously, have a rest, relax, but also release anything that's not serving you. So any negative people, like I said before, any negative energies, behaviours, habits, release it if it does not serve you. And then you'll rise like into this better person that you're essentially striving towards for like your life purpose or whatever. But yeah, then I had like sometimes this intuitive people get a little curious, so I pulled this one off. And then the back of the deck is also a beginnings card. Like this one cropped up before in January, and it was saying like, because beginnings are coming. So for you that can't see it yet, beginnings are coming. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing and take on that advice, and you'll get there. I'll see if there's anything else I wanted to see on the. Sometimes you don't pull cards and you can get a little bit of extra information. Oh yeah, balance. So yeah, balance. Like I said, there is this essence that you need balance. Like have your pleasure. Oh, I nearly dropped everything. Have your pleasure, as well as your hard work and focus. Okay. But yeah, hopefully that's helped for your until the next new moon anyway. I'll do another card reading for you guys, so you can hopefully work to it and work with the energy, work towards your goals a little bit more. Let me just have a think, actually, because for any of you who are actually working towards stuff, I'm just going to check the energy here. So some of you will be working towards things already. I feel like some of you have got big plans, and that's good. It does feel like they will work out, but it feels like it might be a long time in the future if you don't take the correct steps. I feel like some of you watching this video, there's I'm very drawn to this, which is like essentially little scrolls and blueprints, right? And it just feels like you got to do some hard work, like you've got to educate yourself. So whatever you're doing, whether it's like creating a new business, learn the laws or whatever of it, or if you're going for a new going to college or for some to learn something or to educate yourself, like maybe get ahead of the game if you haven't start dipping your toes in information about what possible course you want to do, or like where you can go with that degree or course or whatever. What's the next step after that? Just it feels like there's going to be hard work ahead for that. There's a lot of energy of indigo energy, which is your third eye, which is like ideas, your intuition, knowledge in this spread anyway. And then with there's a particular amount of green and yellow in it as well. So your green is your heart chakra, which I said about self-love and compassion. Like definitely work on that. It's a very vibrant green as well, so it's striking me as important for your growth. And with hunger, the hunger card, a big bright, I'll show you both of these cards actually, I should have done that anyway. A big like bright yellow moon and this greenery, and then like a yellow here. Yellow is your solar plexus. It's all like creativity and confidence, or not creativity, it's confidence, but there is an essence of creativity in this spread anyway, but it's like it feels like it needs nurtured as well. Yeah, so take that how it resonates with you. Like obviously we're all in a different boat here. Message me if you've got any questions on this. I'm happy to answer. Like just message whatever. Ask if there's anything, like if anything resonates with you and you've got a question about it, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm happy to answer. Or if you've got any, like if you want to share with me all of your creations or like paths that you're going down or considering right now, I'll help you. I don't mind doing that. That's nice to do, sort of thing. Nice to be involved. But yeah, I hope that helped everyone, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube video today. I can't remember when the next full moon is, but I'll put a little post up anyway. I'll probably put it in another video. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you later and take care, guys. Bye.